it's me again. Guess what? Life of a BMW driver. So, my battery went dead and I gave it a jump. And now, my gauge cluster doesn't come on. Car started right up when I did the jump. And if you are familiar with the BMW, a dead battery means a whole world of headaches. So now, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try this simple fix where I saw online. If you hold down the power button on the head unit, it might reset some things. So we're gonna try that. See if this helps.
A few moments later.
Nope. That ain't work. Maybe if I disconnect the battery. Let's see. Did that do something? Do a whole reset, maybe? I don't know. Let's try. Fun fact. BMW's batteries are in the trunk. And in this car, it is where the spare tire would be. And you know, I don't have a spare tire. Run flats. So, makes sense. There we go. Jesus Christ. Alright, so now it's dark, so y'all can't see anything. But anyway, battery. That's an intense battery setup. So if you didn't know, BMWs have a hardcore battery setup. Anyway, let me see if I can find something to unhook it. So I shit you not. I just got out the car. Well, I just looked in the car, grabbed something, locked it. The damn screen came back on. Let's see. Huh? False alarm. False alarm. It just had to. Well, that solves that. But yeah, like I said, BMWs get real finicky about their electrical systems. And when the battery goes dead, it freaks out. It freaks out real bad. But we dodged the bullet. I ain't gonna complain because it's working. I'll just have to take it somewhere to make sure the alternator ain't going bad. Either way, we back up and running.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
The next day.
It's not AGM. Oh, it is AGM. Hold on. AGM. How long have you had this car for?
Probably about a year, a little less than a year.
Okay. And did you bought out the dealership or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a good recharge. Cranky units are okay. Voltage.
Okay.
So see, this is good. It's in a good condition for now. Have they charged it before?
No.
If you would like to come another day, you can, but just with the battery, because you know we're not gonna disarm it and then wait till an hour or half an hour and just make you wait here.
Okay. So I've had the battery checked 3 times. 3 times. Not 1, not 2, but 3. First time, couldn't be read. Second time, said it was bad. Third time, said it was good. Tried testing the alternator. And it said, okay, well the battery need to be charged. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what it is. So tomorrow, I went up there kind of late. So tomorrow I'm gonna take the battery out the car and let them charge it and see, or at least test it without being in the car, and charge it and see what it says. If not, I'm just gonna get a new battery. But I don't want to get a new battery if I don't need to. It's gonna run me about 300. So yeah, if I ain't gotta drop 300, I ain't going to. But we need to figure this out. We need to figure it out. Cause I'm not trying to be stranded with a car that don't want to crank. Because of a battery, of all things. Anyway, so now I'm keeping the car in sport mode so it can get a little bit more of a charge, so I don't gotta wait as long. All right, so let's get back home. Woo! Love that exhaust note. Hope y'all can hear that with the windows up. But we know the alternator is fine. Starter, battery, situation, we don't know. Low key, I wouldn't mind it to be in the starter because I can get that covered under warranty. But it's just the battery. We'll take care of that at the mall too.
Early the next morning.
So, in the process of me buying a battery and getting it checked, it died. And I found out that it was the original battery that came with the car back from 2018. So, way past its due date. And they say you're supposed to replace a battery every 5 years. So that means this one's time is up. And at first I was just gonna get the battery and then bring it home to program it, because the sales guy at the auto parts store was real hesitant about installing it because you have to program it. And he was like, well, take it to a dealership or mechanic shop, and I didn't feel like explaining that I knew how to program it and I was gonna do it myself. So I was just like, okay, put it in. I just bought a battery and then go home and do it myself. But in the process of all of that, after we checked it, I bought the battery, car died. Couldn't start it up. So we tried to give it a quick jump, and he said, you know what? The quickest way to get this car started is just put the new battery in. Fine by me. Come on.
Do me a favor, try to
And just like that, we back in action. So now, let's get this battery programmed so I won't kill it. Whew. After a long day of running around, finally got a new battery installed, and now we need to program the car to know that we got a new battery so it doesn't overcharge it. All right, so new battery in is at 96% versus the other one that was kept reading 60, and then it started reading nothing. So register new battery, yes, same type. Register. Oh, boom, just like that. Battery's now registered, so we can get to going. All right, so now checking in. Let's see how much I actually saved in comparison to if I would have just went to BMW and got a battery from them. So I reached out to two of my previous service advisors. They quoted me $500, $500 and $600. So he set the bar pretty high. And getting the battery directly from Advance, it was $259, and then they charge, of course, the $3 battery fee and then a core fee for the battery. So got the battery, immediately traded it in, so that $22 fell off. So that brings my total to $312 minus the 22, so that brought it down to $294. $2,000.59. So yeah, with me doing it myself, that saved me around $210 on the low end and around $310 or so on the high end. Can't argue with results. Sometimes it's just beneficial just doing something on your own, using the internet to your advantage, and especially just having the right tools. Just being able to code that battery on my own saved me so much money. So thankful for that. That's it for this adventure. Thank God, because we got some more stuff coming up. I'll catch you in the next one.